Core Java series, the Java series for who want to learn Java from starting. So today the topic we are going to see here is this keyword in Java. The previous sessions I explained about class and objects, OOPS concept, and also continue with the other section constructors in Java. I hope that you understand. Let's go for today's session. So today's session also we are going to learn some points about this keyword with some examples and demonstration also. So first we have to see what are the use of this keyword in Java. First we have to know about some idea about this keyword in Java and why use this keyword in Java and usage of Java this keyword. Use of Java this keyword. What is the use of this keyword in entire Java language? And also this keyword with constructor and methods like this keyword with method, and also how to use this keyword with the examples where you can say this dot and this off like that constructor method. Let's go for this keyword in Java. In Java, this is a this means this is a reference variable that refers to the current object, where we have a diagram called a reference variable where state and behavior of the object. So remember, just it's a reference variable that also refer to the current object of the program. So why use keyword in Java? This keyword in Java means you do the program without this keyword also, but some of the advantages provided by Java virtual machine. Let's go here. The main purpose of using this keyword is to differentiate the formal parameter and data members of class. Whenever the formal parameter and data members of the class are similar, then the Java virtual machine get ambiguity. That means no clarity between formal parameter and member of the class. So the reason is to differentiate the partial parameter and the data members of the class. Then usage of Java this keyword, because it can be used to refer current class instance variable, and also it can be used to invoke current class method implicitly also internally, and also it can be used to invoke current class constructor, and also it can be passed as an argument in the method call, and also this can be passed as argument in the constructor call. At last it can be used to return the current class instance from the method. So these points I'm going to give some of the programs where you can understand clearly. So before going, we see the small program where I type in the notepad, and JDK already implied D colon have a demo folder. In the demo folder I have a program called test1.java. So because last program based on this only, so assume that I am going to write a program called class student, where the program name is class test1. Here I am going to write a program for students mark record, so mark and details. So I am giving int roll number and string name, and float fees data of student I am giving fee data type, and also student I want to make a constructor where I am giving the values int roll number comma string name comma float fee up, then open brace, and I am assigning roll number is equal to roll number and name is called name and fee is called fee. Now I am going to use a function called void display, where I am going to give name is equal to name and fee is equal to fee, and void display I am going to write roll number plus and so on, open inverted comma close inverted comma name plus and so on fees, because whenever you execute the program it have to print the student record of parameter passing, so roll number, name and fees. Then I am going to give the class test1 main program. As you know, I am going to write the public static void main string arguments of, then student s1 is called a new student of, I am passing the values, that is roll number is 111, John name of the student, and fees amount is 5,000 like that. Similarly, another student I am creating the object and passing 112 Smith and 6,000 for like that. At last I want to print the variables. So object values I am giving s1.display and s2.display. So here I am not using this operator. So what reaction will get means here we are giving. So whenever try to execute the program, there will be a problem in the formal parameter and the current variables. So current object and values. So at last, instead of printing these parameter values, it will say null values. Let's go for execution. In the D colon I have folder called demo. The demo I am going to execute the program. So Java C compiling test1.java. So what will happen when you don't have this method? So you will go for this method. So if I turn over, I will go for compilation. Run the program. So just I am going for run the program, Java space test1.test1. Go for here. Yes, successfully executed. See this printing all 0 0 and null instead of why? Because we are not using we are not using the object value, that we are not using this method, as well as the is not reading the value, is not when you try to pass parameters and using the method everything, it not getting, just displaying the null value instead of this data, it displaying the null value. That is a drawback. So let's go for a continuation the slide. So now we go for the next one. This keyword is constructor. Is it possible to use a constructor with this keyword? Yes, it is possible. So here this keyword can be used inside the constructor to call another overloaded constructor in the same class. It is called the explicit constructor invocation, another name. So if you want to use this keyword, you can use in the program where you have a constructor, and in the constructor you can call another constructor also. That is possible. It is also supported by Java language. It is called the explicit constructor invocation. And also it occurs if a class has two overload constructors, one without argument and another with the argument. Then this keyword can be used to call the constructor with an argument from the constructor without argument. This also need, as the constructor cannot be called explicitly. So remember, for example, like I'm going to give the example here, just to understand purpose I'm saying. For example, here a constructor, we are giving just a of open bracket. Then the a another, again you can use the constructor. In the a I can pass the value int age comma name of the person, like name, like that. So like that you can use in the help of this keyword, you can do it. So let's go for a example program. So I have one program called a simple program, class cs1.java, like that. So I am going to write a program called class e1. I am going to write the first constructor, empty constructor, that is cs1 of, then I am giving this of CSE1, and I want to print system.out.println of inside constructor without parameter. Then same constructor I am calling with some parameter. So I am passing the another same constructor, overloading constructor, I am passing the variable called string str, like that. So I want to print system.out.println of inside constructor with string argument as plus str of. Then at last I am going to complete the program. So I am writing public static void main string arguments of. Then I am creating the object cs1 space object is called new cs1 of. So at last what we will going to print it here. So we are having the program, and Java program where we have a empty constructor and constructor with successfully have parameter passing. So overload constructor, it will supported by Java. So at last it print the two answers what you are getting here. What will be in the print statement. This always refers to the current object. Here also this refer to the current object. Let's go for execution. So Java C space cs1 dot Java. So Java is so simple and easy. If you have fundament of C and C++, it's very easy to understand. Let's go for a execution. C Java CSC CS1. Yes, the program above program successfully executed. We are getting the answer inside constructor with string parameters C1 and inside constructor without parameter. I am just seeing the program. So like that you can execute the programs here. Next we come to the slide here. Next one is this keyword with method. That means that this keyword can also be used inside methods to call another method from the same class. And also this can be used in two ways, that is this dot method and this of. Just now we see program, so these are example for this dot some current object something. Let's go for another example. CSE2 simple program where I have a program called class CSE2. I am starting public static void main string arguments of. Then I am going to create an object. So CS2 space object is equal to new CS2 of. Then object dot 2 of. So I am calling two methods and two methods in the Java program where the Java program based on this keyword. So I am going to write void method 1 from the function name. Then I am writing system.out.println of inside method 1. Then I am going to write another method with void method 2 of. Then system.out.println of inside method 2 and this dot method 1 of, same as calling method 1. So what will happen now? Listen carefully. So I am creating a program class CS2 and writing public static void main and creating the object, that is object method 2 of, and the method 1 I am just writing system.println of inside method 1 and method 2 I am writing this dot method 1 of. So what kind of answer will execute? It may execute first and this two printf statement, that is what inside method 1 and inside method 2. How? Let's go for execution. So CSE cs2 dot java. Let's go for run the program after getting no run means yes. Now go for see the answer here, what kind of output it generate. Yeah, successfully executed. So it prints the answer inside method 2 and inside method 1. So like that you can use the one or two methods in the two same program. So we are giving this method one only, but it go represent both, take the both method value and printing one by one. If you want you can extend with others also. So let's go for next one here. So this just now I told you, this is the first method where which can be used to differentiate variable of class on formal parameters method or constructor. The syntax is this dot data member of current class. Don't forget, remember this dot data member of current class. That is the syntax of this method. Then last one, this of, this is a which this of method, that is which can be used to call one constructor within the another constructor without creation of objects multiple times for the same class. Remember me, which can be used to call one constructor within the another constructor. So already one constructor is there, within the another constructor will be there, and without creation of object, no need of create objects here, multiple time for the same class. So syntax is this of, okay, open bracket close brackets semicolon, then this we can pass the value 1 comma value 2 comma call parameter constructor. So let's go for example called program called test3.java, where is based on the first program test1.java. Without this you don't know. Now we are going to see a program based on the this of operator, this of keyword. So here one simple program here, so simple and easy, student database only, student data. So here I am going to write a program called class student. The program is test3. Okay, I am going to give the information like assignment, give the information assigning int roll number, string name comma course, name of the course, and also float fees value, and student. Now I am going to construct, and the constructor pass the values into roll number comma string name comma string course of open brace. Then this dot roll number is called roll number, and this dot name is called name, and this dot course is equal to course. So after creating our thing, dot print this information field. Then also I am going to another constructor called where int roll number comma string name comma string course comma float fee. This all information. So I am going to give this second method, this of roll number comma name comma course, that is reusing the constructor, and this dot fee is equal to fee. Then I am going to use the function called void display, where I want to display all these values. So I am giving system.out.println of roll number plus open inverted comma close inverted comma plus name plus open inverted comma close inverted comma plus course and so on, fee, like that. Then I am going to complete the program. So I am writing class test3 program name, and also writing public static void main string arguments of. Then I am going to pass the values, create the constructor called create the objects. So create the constructor called s1 and s2. I am going to pass these values. What are the information here? Mainly I want to print the roll number of the student, name of the student, at last course. And another data I want another constructor I want to print the information like roll number, name, course, as well as the fees of the student. So listen carefully. So this is a constructor with the parameters. Here also constructor with more parameters. So I am going to give the pass the values. Student s1, the name of the students, so roll number is 111, and name of the student John, and course is Java. And also student 2 I am giving s2 I am giving roll number is 112, name is Smith, and Java, course name is Java, and fees is 6000, like that. At last I want to see all the variable, so I am going to give display s1.display, s2.display. When I give like this only, it go and print this all information. So remember, now we will go for execution, and what will happen here? We are using 3 parameters, here 4 parameters. So what kind of answer we will get means we will get answers here. Instead of we are not giving the fees, no, even though it will try to print some values here. What kind of value? Let's go for check it here. So this is a program called test3 test3.java program name. So whatever they use, 3 parameter, 4 parameter, 5 or more than that are no issue, based on your program requirements. Yeah, successfully going to execute now. So Java test3. So it will print the two kind of students database data. What are going to assign the program? Yeah, here we are executed successfully. So remember here we are not for first S1 constructor we are not giving the values. So it will take the fees by default 0.0 like that. Java virtual machine helping. So by default it is 0.0. If you want to assign, you can assign 5,000 or 7,000 like that. Next, what are in the program? It highlighted that only giving 112 student name is Smith and course name is Java and fees is 6,000 like that. So like that, you can use this operator, this keyword. They always represent the current object of the given program. Just continue here. Yes, okay. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe, comment in the post box CH channel, and please share this video with your friends. Thank you.